since 1995. So I'm a Reliv distributor now for 29 years, and every now and then I have to do this updated. And I'm doing a live right now, so who knows what's going to come out of my mouth, and I'm going to try to make it as quick as I can. But the point here is the most recent process procedurally how to order Reliv products. And I'm stammering here because here's my experience all day, every day. I have several videos in my channel about how to order Reliv products correctly online and in general. And I just don't have words to tell you how my phone rings with people winging out. They have no idea how to order Reliv products. Couple things. This is Reliv International's ground zero, just lack of understanding of the distributor struggle in branding and tethering the customer to them, because Reliv is a manufacturer. They don't sell it directly. They sell it through dealers. Like when you buy a car, you don't go to you don't go to Toyota plant to the plant. You don't drive up to the plant and buy a Toyota. You call a dealer, right? And you usually know who your dealer is because normally they're local to you. But see, Reliv is international. So I'm a distributor with customers in 50 states and 5 countries. And it doesn't matter because Reliv is located in St. Louis, Missouri, Chesterfield. So they make it. I acquire the customer, facilitate advice, product suggestions, mixing instructions, best bang for the buck, and then facilitate the order. That's my work. I'm the dealer. And so the product ships from Reliv straight to your house. But here's the problem. And Reliv has not ever caught up with the anomaly of the internet. See, the internet happened 20 years ago, give or take. And before the internet, everybody knew who to order from. They just met somebody or their neighbor told them about Reliv and they called their neighbor. Or they had a 1-800 number to Reliv International. There was nothing else to do. There were no other choices. And now we're all just winging out all over planet Earth, and we're having these conversations all the time. And people like, oh, what was that guy's name? I met him on an airplane. Or what was it? And what do? They go on AOL or Yahoo or Google, and they type in Reliv, and they get what? Scammed. Over and over and over, or create multiple accounts. They get locked out. They have problems. And man, like, I've been screaming this like a wild Indian from the rooftop for years and years and years to no avail. So every now and then I have to pop this video out. And this isn't me throwing Reliv under the bus. It's unintended consequences, but a complete misunderstanding of the nature of customer behavior in 2024. It is not the same thing as it used to be. So the distributors are not doing their job because they're not trained. So we're going to back this all the way down to corporate. The distributors like me, I was trained to, a customer was a customer for life back before internet. But now, because of the anomaly, it's an anomaly, like internet happened, but there is zero training for the distributors to understand how to teach and train their customers through, I'm going to say this, an onboarding process. I have an onboarding process, which means every time a customer calls me, talks to me, orders me, I text them, I email them, and everything always has my name, phone number, and my authorized website as your or their distributor attached to it. Okay? But every day I get calls from people who want to place orders to me. Now look, I happen to be online, but that's not my fault. It's the customer's, it's not their fault. Is it the distributor's fault? It's not. It's kind of their fault because they didn't train their customer to not open up yellow pages. Basically open up white pages, close their eyes in the R section and put their finger down and dial that number. That's exactly what you're doing by going online and just typing somebody in a box. I'm there, and look, I do triage and customer support for other distributors and Reliv and myself all day long because, I'm like that kind of guy. I'm trying to help everybody out. But it's shocking to me how many people don't know how to order Reliv products, especially the second, third, fourth, and fifth time, or who to go to, right? So if me and you were talking about Reliv, guess who your dealer is? Roll the dice, David Mahle. And all my stuff's in the description below. If I'm not your customer or your distributor and you don't know who your distributor is, you're welcome to message me and I'll guide you in that place. I get a call yesterday from a lady, sweet lady, and she says, actually she didn't call me, she texted me a can of Now. And it was an old can of Now. She goes, do you have Now? I said, yes. And she goes, how do I get it? I said, who's your distributor? I don't know. Well, here we are. Another example that Reliv didn't teach distributors to onboard customers. The distributor didn't learn it. They didn't do it. They didn't figure it out themselves. And the customer doesn't know who the distributor is. So through trial and error and lots of texts and back and forth, and by the way, I looked through our scroll, she and I had been chatting for a year. Now, I have 10 conversations a day, so that's 500, whatever, I have 500 conversations a year and all day. So I don't remember her, but I go through my text stream, and we had this conversation last year, and she tells me somebody told her in the Philippines who was a doctor, and the doctor told her if she's in the U.S. to go online and order it. And he gave her his RCN or his member ID number, which is now expired. I mean, none of this makes any kind of sense at all. If I were if I met a Filipino here, I would collect their name, phone number, and email address and put them in my follow-up system, send them an email, send them a text, and have a conversation with them and teach them through my onboarding process exactly where to go, the correct website. Do not go on the internet and get scammed, because you will. Don't create 2-3 accounts. Don't go get a bunch of other distributors out there. And when you're in the Philippines, you're going to have my information. Yeah, you'll have my RCN number. You'll have my phone number. And you're going to get an email from me, all right? But it's your job as the customer to write it down. Oh, my God. I tell people all the time, I'm like, where's it at? When you start Reliv, I'm like, get a manila folder and write Reliv at the top. I don't mean to sound condescending here. I hope I don't. And then put a piece of paper in there, and you're going to write down you, the customer, you're going to write down with a pen and paper the first and last name of your distributor and their phone number and their email address, and importantly, their website. And then once you get your account set up, and guys, look, setting up a Reliv account is just like setting up an Amazon account or any website that you go to. You have to put in your name, address, phone number, email, and then add to cart and check out. Reliv will assign you a customer number. It's an account number. And on your pen and paper, I know I sound condescending, but write that down, your RCN number. Write down your distributor's first and last name, their phone number, their website, their email, your RCN number, and if you're going to order online, at the website that your distributor gave you, your online password. So 3 months from now, when your brain goes, ping, I need Reliv products, you're not going to go ding, 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 and go over and type on a website Reliv in a Google search box and pull up. Who knows who you're going to pull up? I don't know. You're going to go to your email or text and contact your distributor, that's me, or the person that told you about Reliv, and you're going to go, oh yeah, they told me to go to my folder. And they're going to grab your manila folder, you're going to go, there it is, there's my RCN number, there's my online password, or wherever you save your online passwords and credentials, okay? I'm on 10 minutes now, I got to go. But look, I'm going to do this regularly as long as it takes for me to help customers and distributors understand that what the relationship is like, who you as an interested person, if this is your first time ordering Reliv products, or if you ordered them 10 years ago and you're coming back for Reliv products, you need to know who to go to, the person, the dealer, your advisor, your product sales support consultant, and you're going to need to know how to save their name, phone number, email, and their authorized website and your RCN number and your password. And if you don't have one, they'll help you create it, and I'll help you create yours if you don't have one. But look, and I know I'm a wide open kind of guy, but look, when we get on the phone, I do not convince, I don't sell, I do not recruit. In fact, I don't even sponsor distributors unless you twist my arm behind my back. But I do advise you on what you need based on what you tell me you're dealing with and what you're looking for, based on best bang for, or a priority of product for you, and best bang for the buck based on your budget. If you have boatloads of money, we can add products. If you're on a fixed income, we'll start with Reliv Now, N-O-W, that's the product. And if your children are involved, they're going to do the Now for Kids. All right, that's going to be it for now. You guys stay tuned. I'm going to do these updates regularly. I'm doing a live right now, and I honestly, there's no end button on here. I don't even know where you do that. Let me touch up here. All right, guys, I'm going to put everything in the description, and call me with questions, and let me know if this makes sense. All right, bye-bye.